girls wonder, other girls whine. Welcome back to Red Wine Girl Time. We've already started sipping because Kelsey's a little bit nervous.
Just a little bit.
But it is all love here on Red Wine Girl Time. Today we are drinking Beauty and Chaos. This is a 2016 Columbia Valley Red Blend. Straight out of Washington State. There isn't a lot of details on this bottle about the wine, but you know, my favorite thing to check is the alcohol content, 14.5%. If you're looking for a litty girls night, this is definitely the way to go. Beauty and Chaos embodies the remarkable collusion of bold dark fruit, black pepper, and delicate hints of bright red berries. So this is actually really good. It is not, I know the description says that it's like bowls, but this is definitely one of the more gentle wines that I've had in a while. I really do like it. It is a calm, sneak up on you kind of wine. How do you feel about it? Yeah?
I feel a little lit now, so it feels good.
Yes, I love it. I love it. Let me put my phone on silent. So today we're really going to talk about, we've been exploring kind of just like our relationships with women. And the past couple of episodes, we definitely dived into just some like, you know, kind of like some one-on-one big sister moments. So today I definitely wanted to just talk about the perception of beauty. I want to talk about the importance of how you present yourself, because I feel like, especially for makeup girls, it's kind of like a touchy-feely topic.
I know as a makeup artist, every time that I go out, I step outside of the house, I always got on cute. It's actually low-key annoying because real, true Kelsey likes to just be in sweatpants and honestly wear sneakers.
Same.
Seriously. But being that I am in the beauty industry, I always have to, you know, look the part. So I always got to make sure my hair is done, my nails are done, my makeup is done, all that good stuff.
How did you get into, well, actually, before I ask that, do you feel that like you are received differently when you put yourself together as opposed to when whatever your version of just being like chill it?
I do actually. I feel like people pay more attention to me when I'm dressed up like better and stuff like that. I feel like when I'm wearing like the sweatpants and stuff like that, nobody's really checking for me, nobody's really looking at me or anything like that. So yeah.
So how you look, it sucks because I think we get like a lot of slack for caring about your appearance, but I think that it's more than just like, oh, I want people to think that I'm pretty. I personally feel that when you put yourself together, whatever your version is, it does not have to be the dramatic lashes and the OD highlight. I feel like when you put yourself together, that cleanliness and that sense of pride in your appearance, it makes people trust you. It sends off a different message. I know for a fact that I get more done when I enter a space as Saika than when I enter a space as Saika.
And then when you look good, you feel good. Like a lot of the times, like I notice, like whenever I wear my makeup and I have my hair done and I have my nails done and everything like that, I perform better at work rather than, like you said, looking like sluggish and stuff like that.
So we gotta keep it real. Do you feel like as a makeup girl you get judged a lot? Like, do people have like preconceived notions of what your personality may be like because you care about your appearance? And what do you think?
Low-key, yeah. I feel like, well, I have resting bitch face, so it's been told.
I think we all do.
Yeah.
I feel like we should just like eliminate that concept altogether because we all have that. If we're talking about judging a book by its cover, what does your cover say? But then like, what is the interior?
My cover says don't fuck with me.
Yes.
But my interior is like, nah, come get to know me. I wanna hang out, I wanna chill.
Yeah.
That's really me.
Do you have a lot of female friends?
I got about two.
Two.
I have more male friends than females because females, I don't know, they just move a little funny. They're a little shysty, so yeah.
So, okay, so now here's the thing, right? Because, again, we've been diving into our relationship with other women, and one of the comments or one of the conversations that I've had in like 2 episodes ago was about the fact that I too grew up with a lot of males. So like all of my best friends were males, and I had recently come to learn like the importance of having a girl tribe. And I'm learning that like in conversation with other women, there are a lot of women who feel like when it comes to other females. But so I guess what I'm trying to say is that like now I'm starting to wonder, like, is it because we all think like that that it seems like that, or is it that women don't make good friends to each other? Like, you know, because we have the resting bitch face and people judge us and we judge others, that we don't actually allow the opportunity to build on female friendships.
I think we're not allowing the opportunity to get to know one another, to be honest with you. I feel like automatically one female is thinking, oh, you're jealous of me, oh, you don't want to get to know me, whatever the case is, and then they're just automatically shutting that female out for whatever reason. And I think we need to get to know one another. We need to build each other up rather than putting each other down.
Exactly. I'm team pass the compliments on to a stranger. I love complimenting strangers. I'm really trying to think of like what are some ways that we can like open up that door for to seem more inviting.
I think giving a compliment a day would really work out. I feel like women are oftentimes scared to give each other that compliment because they're basically thinking like, she's not gonna care, like that kind of thing. Like they're automatically thinking like she's gonna pass judgment. But it's okay for you to be like compliment somebody's figure and be like, yo, like your body is slamming. People do that to my sister all the time. People do that to me. Ooh. People do that to me all the time. They ask me if I get my body done, whatever. Like it's nothing to just compliment somebody.
Yeah.
So I think that works out.
That's good. And let's see what else. Like, do you shoot your shot on social media?
Ask me if I shoot my shot. Wait, on men?
No, like with our relationship with women. Do you shoot your friend shot? Like I'm trying to create a whole like, I don't know. We gotta start doing this more. So like if you see a bomb female on social media that you don't know, do you shoot your shot? Do you like try to initiate conversation? Do you be like, oh damn, like this would be a person that I would want to be friends with?
To keep it a buck with you, no. I've actually never done that. I'm more so the person, like, I'd rather get to know you in person than see you on Instagram and then think something. You know what I'm saying? Because people seem really lit on Instagram, but then when you get to know them in person, they're actually very boring. You know? So I'd rather get to know you in person and feel you out and see who you are, and then yeah.
Okay. But what if you don't get the opportunity to be in that person's like same space? Like technically we met on Instagram.
But you knew somebody that I knew.
That's true.
So that's why that worked out. So I was like, oh, if she's cool with this person, she's most likely gonna be cool with me. So it worked out.
Okay. That's true. That's fine. That's fair. So how did you get into makeup?
It's actually a funny story.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So I gotta put the wine down for this. So what had happened was, basically I have under eye bags. Y'all can't see it because I concealed it really good.
Very well.
I concealed it really good, which is why you should come to my masterclass. So basically it's hereditary. It runs in the family, all that good stuff. So pretty much my mom always used to shop at MAC. She used to buy the Studio Finish concealer. It's actually really heavy and not actually supposed to be put underneath your eyes. But she had it in the, area. And I was like, you know what? I really want to cover up my under eye circle. So
how old were you?
14.
14, okay.
So I was like, yo, let me just go in there and let me just see what I could do. So I went on YouTube. I started looking up how to conceal my under eye circles. I found this guy on YouTube. His name is Goss Makeup Artist. So pretty much what it was, whenever you have the dark circles, like wherever you have that dip in your eye, you're supposed to put color corrector.
Yes.
You gotta put color corrector underneath your eye and then put your concealer down by the bridge of your nose and then blend it outwards. So I started with the Studio Fix and then I saw that it covered me up.
Like I kind of got bags and I'm like, I could be using that.
So I started with the Studio Finish and then I started putting that under my eyes and I was like, oh. And then I just felt like a brand new,
Yeah.
And then investigation started piquing my interest a little bit more and more and more. Started going on YouTube. I found this girl. Her name was J Loves Mac 1. found her on YouTube, and then she's Asian. So I was like, oh, let me look for some girls like me. Then I actually found somebody, Jackie Ina, who's actually my low-key twin.
Yeah, nah, not for nothing, y'all favor. Y'all ain't nothing low-key about it. Y'all definitely favor.
So I found her on YouTube, and every single day I was watching a YouTube video. I was spending hours, and every day I was practicing makeup, and then
yeah, her wings eyeliner looks
thank
phenomenal.
You.
So I know you mentioned, and you're very much like me, like if you're going out, then you have to get snatched and get it all the way together. I really used to have a problem. Like, it really bothers me when I see a beautiful woman in a beautiful dress, surrounded by beautiful people, taking pictures, and her face is not done. It really ruins the moment.
I feel like every woman needs to feel good about herself. You know what I'm saying? I feel like every woman needs to feel pretty, and that's why I feel like it's important. You know, so I feel like when you're stepping out of the house, you want to look good, you want to look cute. You should actually look cute, not casket ready. You know what I'm saying? But you should look, you know, presentable.
Right. And I also feel like, especially, it's so crazy. There's finding a balance in that, because on one end we feel like society has put so much emphasis on what you look like that by not caring what you look like, you're defying the norm, aka Alicia Keys. But on the other end of the spectrum, I think that like we are neglecting to acknowledge the fact that like what you look like does matter. And so when I say that, I'm not talking about the standard, what's the stereotypical beauty, what is the beauty standard. When I say that you need to care about what you look like, I literally mean cleanliness. Like, for example, like when, because I have white homegirls, like when a white girl doesn't wash her hair and when her hair is dirty, it shows very differently than when a black girl doesn't wash her hair and her hair is dirty. Our idea of messy hair and our idea of being unkept, you see that. Like, it is a blessing that everything on a black woman is exaggerated and is big. I wouldn't say exaggerated. Everything on a black woman is big. We are ginormous in personality. We are ginormous in presence. We are ginormous in essence and in look. And so when you are not put together, whatever your version of put together is, like my new thing about like dress code is like dress your best. Whatever, as long as you come feeling like you slaying, then you've done the job. You know what it feels like when you look great. You know what it feels like when you feel great. And so putting effort into your appearance is important. Showering, brushing your teeth, brushing your eyebrows.
A lot of backlash for that because people really thought that she wasn't showering, and that's not what she said. What she said was that she uses like, she doesn't like to shower and stuff like that, so she uses like
a washbowl.
Yeah, but she said she was still showering though, but like people like went in on her, and like that wasn't even the case. So I definitely agree. I feel like you should be cleanly, you know, take care of yourself, and your skin is always the first layer like of everything. So you got to make sure that that is like, you know, on point. Your makeup is not going to show good if your skin is alright.
Yeah, and I'm sure you'll talk about that more at your class. Because yeah, like when if I'm home for a week or I'm never home for a week, don't mind. If I get an off day and I go through that whole day and I don't do like my standard like skincare routine, it shows the next day.
Of course, yes.
And I feel it, and I feel differently. Like, I don't like to do my makeup when my skin doesn't feel good. And if my skin is not on point and I can't do my makeup, and then I have to go to a function or to an event or to work, and my face isn't together, there's just a grogginess. Or like when my wig is not laid. Like, you have to care about what you look like. And I think that because, again, we've spent so much time talking about like, oh, well, women are more than just their looks. We are more than just our looks, but people are what they look like. You are not hiring a homeless man. As soon as a homeless man walks into a restaurant, even if he has $20 to buy food, if a homeless man walks into a restaurant, that restaurant has the right to refuse him service. Why? Because you smell a certain way, you look a certain way, and it's repulsive to the guests. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying whether that's good or that's bad, but the reality of the situation is how you look opens up a door for people to either receive you or reject you. I mean, on the opposite end of the spectrum, there are women who see a really, really gorgeous guy and be like, he a cheetah. So what you look like, people have preconceived notions about you based on what you look like and how you present yourself. That is also why I think it's important to watch how you speak. I think it is important to watch how you treat people and how you speak to people, and overall just how you present yourself.
Definitely agree.
So, moving into 2020, I want everybody to know how to do their eyebrows.
Let's get to know how to do my face.
And you have a class coming up.
Yes, I do.
In January.
Yes.
January 18th?
Yes.
I remember the details. I remember the details. I'm really excited about that. I think it's so dope to just see us not only like following our dreams, but also being in a position where like what you have to offer is going to help somebody else. Because like I said, I think it's important to at least just know your face. Like, you ain't gotta be in everybody else's face, but to know your face. And so you get to teach us that on Saturday.
Yeah, so basically it's gonna be an interactive class. So pretty much with that being said, what I do is I provide you guys with products, and pretty much all of the products that I give you guys get to keep it, full-size products, and you use it to completely do your face. So it's like a win-win situation. You learn how to do makeup and you get to keep products.
And you get to keep products. And I know
when you drink.
Oh, and you drink. That's what I'm talking about. So the thing about full-size products, I feel like that's something we have to add emphasis on, because the tickets right now are $90 to $100.
Right.
And I know that you shared that like some people were kind of iffy. It's so crazy how like we'll invest in hundreds of dollars in a purse or
Nikes,
Jordans, or lots of wine, but we get a little bit iffy about investing into our own, and especially something that benefits us, because like I'm a follower of her work. Your work is incredible. You do really, really good work, and you're here so it's y'all can see. She puts it together. So for you to be teaching this skill and offering this skill to people, and sometimes we have a struggle with like seeing value, but I think it's great that you get full-size products, because if you're getting full-size products of makeup to do your whole face, that's well over $100 worth of product. So essentially you're giving the class for free.
And stop putting the damn light concealer on the top of your eyebrows and looking crazy. We need to keep it blended, okay? Honestly, I feel like makeup is moving in a different direction. Makeup artistry is moving towards, well, let me backtrack. I learned how to do makeup off of models. That's how I started. I started doing makeup for Lolita Ford models. I was working with a photographer, etc. So my thing is perfecting the skin and making sure that the skin is okay. And of course, eyes and eyebrows and everything like that follow suit, but that's my main focus. And I feel like that needs to be everybody's main focus. You know, focus on your skin. As long as your skin looks good, everything else will kind of fall into place. Eyebrows is easy.
It's true. Are eyebrows easy?
Well, yours look really nice. I was gonna tell
Thank
you.
you.
I like when they look like really sparse and like hairy. They
Yes,
look really nice.
I don't have a lot of hair on my eyebrows in real life, so I like to draw them and make it look like I have hair. But it's so funny because if I'm allowed to be like really, really honest, like that is one thing that I judge. Like I judge people's eyebrows.
I'm dead.
There was a meme that I saw yesterday and I shared it with all my friends, and it was like, oh, what did it say? Hold on, I'm gonna read it because it was mad funny, and I was like, yes, it's me.
Honestly, customers like even come up to me and they look at me and they're like, yo, like they'll sit up there and they'll look at people based off their eyebrows, based off their face or whatever, because they're not gonna service you.
Yeah.
They're not gonna want you to service.
Hey, Mom. I'm gonna come say hi in a second. I'm filming. It said. Oh, it says, girls will call their friend cute until they stop being friends. Oh, now they ugly. And I was so
that is very true.
Because I thought about someone that I used to be friends with, and the first thing that I used to think about every time like she came up is like, yes, but your eyebrows. Like, don't try to come for me when your eyebrows look like that. So I judge eyebrows. Like, eyebrows are my shady girl moment.
But wait, am I?
No,
Are we okay?
Girl. First of all, you have brow hairs. They can never not be like. No, your makeup is everything.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
I would be friends with your eyebrows.
Thank you.
Those are great eyebrows.
Thank you.
Okay.
So I just want to say, make sure y'all come to my masterclass.
It's live in the New York area.
Yes, it's called the Sip and Slay Workshop. As I mentioned before, we're drinking, okay, as well, and I'm giving you guys food. We're gonna have a good time. My link is in my bio, and my Instagram is at MUABYKG, so you guys can follow that.
Awesome. And the class is on January 18th. It is from what time to what time?
2 to 4 p.m.
2 to 4 p.m. You're not doing anything.
Yes.
Come join. It's gonna be awesome. So thank you so much for sharing your insight. It's really dope, like your makeup journey and female friendships. It's a thing, and we are gonna get it together. I hope that you make lots of new female friends. You've already made 2 today.
Thank you.
I say 2 because my friend is in the background supervising this filming session. So yes, oh my God, thank you so much. And all the details for her class are gonna be listed in the description box below, as well as her links and just how to reach her and contact her. If you have any questions about the masterclass, please hit her up. You will be convinced just in one conversation that this is definitely a worthy investment. This is definitely a valuable walking into the new year. Like, you should know how to beat your face.
Exactly. So, and you're getting products. Don't forget about the products.
And don't forget about the products. I'm here for it. Yes, do not forget about the products.
Yes.
Because a Morphe palette and setting spray, that's already enough for me. I love my Morphe palettes. So, thank you, Kelsey.
Thank you. I'm sitting here drinking.
Yeah, you're good.
Thank you.
It is good wine. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let us know your thoughts. And you guys have been doing really good with sharing your photos and tagging us on Instagram. So if you are watching Red Wine Girl Time with your wine glass, or if you don't have wine, because I'm learning that our viewers are also under the age of 21, please hashtag grab a glass and tag us on Instagram. Thank you guys for watching.